Hi everyone, welcome again to Hashtag Career Goals, where we help you discover the right career for you. My name is Veronica Alfonso, and today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of studying business administration. So of course, if you're interested, stay tuned. So I studied this career and I have a lot to say from my own experience. So I can tell you that there's a lot of pros and there are some things that are not so bad. But in general, I really enjoyed studying this career, and I think it's a very good career if you are not completely sure of what you want to do. And it's a very good career if you don't know exactly what you want to do after university, but you know for sure that you like numbers, that you like analyzing numbers and analyzing what a company does, analyzing the operational side of a company, that this is something that you have enjoyed in the past. This is what I did. That was my experience. I knew that this is something that I could like, that would be beneficial in the future, because I was going to work in probably the finance department of a company, and when I actually started studying it, I enjoyed it quite a lot. So if I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons, you can trust me on this one. So the first one is that it helps you understand the financial operational side of a company, and this cannot be only useful for your career but also for your personal finances and for finances of your family. Also, you learn financial analytical thinking, which can also be super helpful for your own finances, and of course it's required for the job that you're going to do afterwards. It is a very general degree. You're going to learn about many different subjects, like for example, human resources, accounting, finance, taxes, law, mathematics, management. So because of this, afterwards, when you want to apply for entry jobs, you will have a lot of options. Also, every company has a finance department. Any company needs to have an administration department. So you basically can work in any kind of company. You can also work in any country. It's not like medicine, for example. When you study medicine, then you have to do exams, and kind of if you travel and you want to change countries, then you have to make sure that you're telling that country that you know how their medicine works, that you know how their laws work. So you have to go through exams and you have to basically study a bit again to be able to work with your degree. But with business administration, that doesn't happen. You can basically work in any company from every country that you want. And the last thing is that it's very easy to change careers. If you didn't like something, you tried it for 2 years and you didn't like it, you can change to another industry or to another kind of job. Like for example, if you tried accounting or you tried finances and you didn't really like it, you prefer to go into marketing, it is possible to do so. Of course, you will need to study about marketing, you will need to get experience, you will need to adjust your salary, but that's another story. We're not going to talk about that today in this video, but it's possible with this degree because you learn about these subjects already within your studies. So before we move on to the cons, I wanted to ask you to please comment below what you liked about this video, if there's anything that you want to hear in another video, if there's anything that we didn't mention here and you're interested about and you think it would be good for me to make a video about. And also, I wanted to mention that we have already a video about business administration. I'm gonna leave it here in the cards and also in the description box below, because there I talk about other aspects of business administration. I talk about what business administration is, the salaries, the job outlook, where to look for information. There's way more information there, so make sure that you are checking that out. So here we have a very good example of a course that can help you decide if business administration is the right career for you. It's Business Foundations, it's for beginners, and I do believe that these kind of courses can help you decide if this is the kind of content that you would like to study in university, or that you see yourself working in the future, this kind of industry. Also, if you go into Coursera, you have the 6 courses, the explanation, how does it work. For example, here you have Introduction to Marketing, Introduction to Financial Accounting, all introduction, all basics. And you don't have to worry about paying it and not liking it later, because actually when you start the course, you have a 7-day free trial, and after this, if you tried it and it's not for you, you can just cancel it and no fees are going to be charged. Another very cool thing that I think would be helpful for you in the future if you actually decide to pursue this industry and this career is that you can have this certificate on LinkedIn, on your resume, your CV, or other documents where you see that this could be a good fit and that can help you boost your career. So please do go ahead and click the link below. It will take you straight to Coursera, and then you can read a bit better and a bit more about the actual course. Okay, now the cons. What is not so pretty about this career? Let's be honest. So you're going to find, first of all, a lot of people that didn't really major in business administration but are working in positions that usually require this degree. And this happens because maybe they studied something different like industrial engineering, which is the kind of degree that is different but focuses a lot on business. So these people have a bunch of knowledge about business administration, so they get to apply to jobs like you can apply. Also, there are people that started very young as assistants and they work their way up to other business administration position, but usually they are also required to get a degree at some point. So yeah, but it can happen. When you get an entry job, you can see people working in the same level as you that didn't really study the same or don't have a degree in business administration. So another kind of not so good thing is that it's a very general degree, like I mentioned, and that can be very good for you, but it can also be very daunting. It can happen that you're very confused after university because you don't know what exactly you want to do. There's a lot of options after you graduate. There's a lot of job opportunities, but what if I don't like this one? What if I apply to this one? What if I get this one and I don't really enjoy it? So in the end, it's a bit confusing because if you didn't really know what you wanted to do after your studies or during your studies, then it can happen that you just have to try different things and find out what you like, or just stick with the thing that gave you the opportunity to have a job. That happens a lot too. Okay, so the salaries. This is one about the salaries. So usually the entry salaries are not amazing, are not the best ones, but you have to understand that this is a degree that is super demanded. Many people study this because it gives them a lot of options and it's related to business and it's related to numbers and to analytical thinking. So it's something that many people like and many people are competing for those jobs. So it's usually a very demanded position. Probably it's not going to pay so much. And also very important is that because you're not specialized, it's a very general degree, then they cannot pay you as a person that would be a specialist. But don't worry, because after you get experience and you get more specialized in one like path or in one part of business administration, then you can get very good salaries. It's just a thing of getting experience and kind of getting more specialized in one thing. Okay, so this is another one that probably you're going to be facing only on the entry-level jobs. They can be sometimes very monotonous. I also think that you're still not so specialized. You're still not very experienced. So they cannot really trust you with the decisions, the financial decisions of the company. They put you in jobs that are usually where you can develop some skills that can help you get to those positions that are very creative, very strategic, where you get to kind of play a bit with your abilities. Also, during your studies, you're going to find out that what you learn during university is not something that you cannot learn if you learn it by yourself or if you're doing a course, or something that you cannot learn on the job. It is very useful to get a degree, don't get me wrong. It's very good to learn about it, but it's also, I mean, accounting, marketing, and finances is something that you can read about and something that you can learn by yourself. It's not like, again, I'm going to use the example of medicine. It's not like medicine where you have to really cut open people and you have to really be there and have a lot of experience while you're studying. It's a different kind of degree, and that's kind of a not so good thing because you think, well, why am I paying so much money for this degree if this is something that I can do or I can learn somewhere else? So I hope you liked this video. These are the pros and cons that I found. I hope they're helpful for you and that help you decide what is the career that you want to follow, what is the right career for you, if business administration is the actual right career for you. And yeah, if you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. Comment below again. Let me know what you think about this career, what you're thinking about studying. Remember to follow us on other social networks like TikTok, Instagram, and also visit our website because we have some other resources that might help you in the journey of choosing the right career for you. Thank you again so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!